Yo, YouTube, what's up, guys? This is the Flamehead97 here, and I'm here for a reaction video once more, and this time we're going to be looking at the big list, the 500 greatest songs of all time, and this isn't the original 500 greatest of all time list by Rolling Stone. This is an updated version from 2021. The original was from 2004, so this is updated. So let's go and see what they got here, everyone. So in 2004, Rolling Stone published its list of the 500 greatest songs of all time. It's one of the most widely read stories in our history. Viewed hundreds of millions of times on this site. Okay, so the original was back in 2004. So what we got here, up at number 500. Hold on, guys, it's lagging on me. I don't know what the problem is, but let's see what we got here. Okay, so sorry about that, everybody, but kicking off their list in this version at 500 is Stronger by Kanye West featuring Daft Punk. Now, I really like this song, but if it were up to me making this list of 500 greatest songs of all time, I would definitely have this at least in the 50s somewhere, because 500 is just way too low. This is a massive song for Kanye West. It has a great sample from the Daft Punk song called Harder, Faster, no, Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger. So it's definitely a great sample. So yeah, Stronger, kicking off at 500. Okay, Baby Love at 499 by The Supremes. Now, I'm going to be honest, I've heard about The Supremes, but I've never really sat down to listen to any of their music. So this is a song that I wouldn't know. So I'm just going to move on to the next song here on the list. So 498 is Poncho and Lefty by Townes Van Zandt. Yeah, this is another song that I'm not too familiar with, so my bad again, guys. Now, 497 is Truth Hurts by Lizzo. I've heard about Lizzo, but I'm not really a fan of her because I can't really get into her music, so I'm just going to move past that song as well. So, Harry Wilson and his song Without You is at number 496. Yeah, another song that I don't know at all. You're So Vain by Carly Simon at 495. This is a song that I don't know either. Cyndi Lauper, of course, I've heard her with her song Girls Just Want to Have Fun, which is a cover version, but Time After Time, I don't know that song. Where Is My Mind by the Pixies, 493. Yeah, another song that I don't know. A lot of these songs I don't know yet, besides Stronger by Kanye West and Daft Punk. So What by Miles Davis at 492, another song that I'm not too familiar with because I'm not too familiar with a lot of the 50s music. Okay, here we go. Here's a song that I do know once again. Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses, and at 491. Again, this is a massive song, very iconic. If you're talking about hard rock in the 80s, you gotta mention Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses. So yeah, if it were me, this song would have been easily at least in the hundreds somewhere, because it's an iconic song. So, 490 is Old Town Road by Lil Nas X. How are you going to have Old Town Road above Stronger and Welcome to the Jungle? Because this song's garbage overall. The original and then the so-called remix with Billy Ray Cyrus. Hate that song either way. Shouldn't even be on the list. Cannonball by the Breeders at 489. Yeah, it's a 90s song, but I don't think I know it. Finally, another song that's recognizable. House of Balloons by The Weeknd at 488. Yeah, this is a good song. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite songs by The Weeknd in general, but hey, it's still a good song, so I'm glad to see it here. Not bad at all. Okay. Cranes in the Sky by Salome. Yeah, I never heard of her, so. Oh, she's Beyonce's sister, huh? In an interview with her sister Beyonce, R&B innovator Salome Knowles described how this song was inspired in part by overzealous real estate development she noticed around Miami. Oh, okay, so she's the sister of Beyonce. I was wondering why she kind of looked like her a bit, but I don't know that song. A Milli by Lil Wayne is at 486. Okay, Rolling Stone, now we're talking again. But I would have the song a lot higher because, for one, I'm a big hip hop fan. Wayne was one of my favorite rappers growing up, and just A Milli in general is just a good song. So, yeah, I'd have that song a lot higher for me if this were me putting this list together. 212 or 212 by Azealia Banks at 485. Yeah, I don't know that song. I've heard about that rapper, but I don't know her music. Weezer. Buddy Holly by Weezer. This is a 90s classic. I really like the song by Weezer. I think it's really good. But despite it being here, I still think it is well deserved to be on the list. Good song. I Can't Help Myself. Sugar Pie Honey Bunch by the Four Tops. This song sounds familiar by just the name of it alone, but I'm not sure if I know it. But if it's the song I'm thinking of, then it's a really good song. If this is the same one that I'm thinking of as I speak right now while looking at this list here in the specific song. So yeah, good song if that's the one I'm thinking of, but it should be higher because it's an iconic song. Okay, Bad Romance at 482. Kind of low for Lady Gaga, being honest, but you know what? I still give credit to them for at least putting it somewhere in the list, even though for me, I probably have it at least top 30, because I'm a sucker for pop music, so yeah, and especially Lady Gaga, because she's amazing, been a fan for like 15 years, so yeah, this song though, should be higher, but it is what it is. Glad to see it there though, well deserved, to be on the list at least. Okay, it's gonna lag again guys, so the next one is Crossroad Blues by Robert Johnson. Damn, this song is way older than I am. It's from 1937, which I don't know any music from that decade. Okay, another song that I do know is Just a Friend by Biz Markie. It's ranked at 480. Yeah, this is a good song, and RIP to Biz Markie because he did pass away in 2021. Rest in peace to Biz. That's definitely an iconic song for the 80s decade of hip-hop. Great song. Okay, what's the next song here? Oi Como Va by Santana. Yeah, this is one of their songs that I'm not too familiar with. I mean, I've heard of Santana's music, but mostly songs like Smooth, which is one of their late 90s songs, and then some of their 2000s songs. But this song here I'm not too familiar with, so I don't really see much about it, but it's cool to see him there. Back That Ass Up by Juvenile featuring Lil Wayne and Mannie Fresh. This is another smash hit in hip-hop, dating back to 1998, so yeah, this song is iconic, great song, should be higher though for mentioning 90s hip-hop because that's a good song. Still glad that it made an appearance though in the list. What number was it again? Oh yeah, 478, I'm gonna make sure guys. Okay, Our Lips Are Sealed by the Go-Go's. I'm not sure if I know this one, but it's an 80s song, so I may know it, but I don't think I do. The song name sounds familiar, and even the band name, but I don't know if I know the song though. But it's cool to see it there. Okay. It's kind of laggy, guys, but it is Morning Coming Down by Chris Christopherson. He's a country singer. I remember watching a movie that he was in before, I forget the name of it, but it was a really good movie. But yeah, the song though, I don't think I know it. But it's cool to see it there because he's an iconic singer, even though I don't know that specific song. Okay, Janet Jackson with her song Rhythm Nation at 475. Honestly, I do like Janet Jackson's music, but I don't know her 80s or 90s music. Mostly just her 2000 songs, because that's the decade of Janet that I grew up on. But however, I respect Rolling Stone for having one of her older songs on the list. Okay, next we have at 474 is Move On Up by Curtis Mayfield. I've heard of that name, but I don't know that song. Stand By Your Man by Tammy Wynette. Yeah, I know this one. It's like a really, really old country song from the late 60s. So it's cool to see it here. Okay, the next song. Hold on, guys. I don't know why this Motorola phone's so damn laggy today. I'm gonna pull up the list on my iPhone and look from there, cause on here it's just too laggy. Okay, we're at 472. Never mind. You just now come up. So, Salisbury Hill by Peter Gabriel. I've heard about Peter, of course, because he was in the band Genesis years and years ago. But I don't know that specific song outside of Genesis, so my bad on that. House of the Rising Sun at 471 by the Animals. Now, I'm not too familiar with this version, but I do know the Five Finger Death Punch version, because they put it on their Volume 2 album, which they released in 2013, which was a pretty good cover, but this version by the Animals, I'd say it's pretty good as well. And I'm not too familiar with it, but it is cool to see it though, make the list, so it's pretty cool. It's at 471. Okay, at 470 we have Midnight Train to Georgia by Gladys Knight and the Pips. Now, this is an early 70s song. I probably wouldn't know it. I've heard of Gladys Knight. I've heard of that name, but I don't think I know this song in particular, so I'm just going to move down. Okay, this is a song from 2000, Goodbye Earl by the Dixie Chicks. Of course I know this one. It's a 2000s country song. So, yeah, they have better songs, but it's cool to see them on the list though somewhere. Okay, 468 I believe we're at. Yeah, Fade Into You by Mazzy Star. This is an early 90s song, but I don't believe I know it. Never heard of that artist or the song. Okay, now we're talking again. We have Nirvana and their song Come As You Are at 467. I'm surprised the song ain't really, really high, because it's a grunge song, and grunge was really big in the 90s. So, yeah, either way though, I'm glad to see the song on here because I'm a big fan of Nirvana, and their song Come As You Are is no exception of that, because this was like one of the very first few songs I got to discover from them at a young age, because I think my dad would listen to the radio sometimes and they would play like really, really good songs and that, and Come As You Are was one of those songs. So yeah, definitely great memories for me and a great song. Wish it were higher, but however, still an amazing song. R.I.P. Kurt Cobain, gone way too soon. Okay, Never Too Much by Luther Vandross is the next song, ranked at 466. I'll be honest, I've heard about Luther Vandross, but I don't know much of his music, but R.I.P. to Luther Vandross. Okay, next up, hold on guys, I need to know what number we're at. It'll be 465. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Okay, Get Lucky, Daft Punk feat. Pharrell Williams and Nile Rodgers. So yeah, this is a great song. I really like Get Lucky. It was one of my favorite songs of 2013, and it still is to this very day. It's definitely a good song. So yeah, credit again for a great song being here. Just kind of low though. Help Me by Joni Mitchell. I've heard of Joni Mitchell's name somewhere before, but I don't really know her music, so I'm just going to go ahead and move down the list a bit. So, give it time to load, guys. It's on a slow ass today. Boom Boom by John Lee Hooker. Now, that's a song and name that I do not know, so I'm just going to scroll down again. Van Morrison, Into the Mystic at 462. That name kind of sounds familiar, but the song, I don't know it. So just going to scroll again. Crying by Roy Orbison. Yeah, that's an early 60s song. I don't think I know it though. Ku Klux Klan, Steel Pulse. Yeah, song I don't know. Come on. I don't know why it's doing this again. No Ordinary Love by Sade. I've heard about her, but once again, don't know the song by name or anything, I don't think, so it's going to move down. Loser by Beck. Yes, I know this song. It's a good one. Finally, a song on here that I know that's older than I am. But, yeah, Loser by Beck. This is a good song from the 90s. Good song. Okay, another song that I know. Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi, 457. Definitely deserving the list, but I'm a sucker for Bon Jovi. They're one of my favorite rock bands of all time. So, I'd have Living on a Prayer way higher, but it's fine, I guess. Summertime Sadness by Lana Del Rey. Now, this above Living on a Prayer, I don't agree with that, but it is what it is. I do know the remix of Summertime Sadness, like the dance remix, but I'm not too familiar with the original recording. But however, it's cool to see the song there, but I wouldn't have it above Bon Jovi. Okay. White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane, yeah, I don't know that song. Bam Bam Sister Nancy, yeah, I don't know it. Okay, now we're talking. The Ring Super Duper Fly by Missy Elliott. Ranks at 453 in this updated list. I've heard of that song, but I don't know it as much as I do her 2000s music. But it's cool to see Missy Elliott make an appearance here on this list because she's a great rapper and producer and songwriter. So it's good to see her there. Okay, Africa by Toto. Yeah, I remember this song. Definitely good. Singer JoJo did sample this song in her song Anything, so it's pretty cool that JoJo did that. But yeah, the song Africa itself is definitely a good song. It's one of the best rock songs of the 80s, so yeah, glad to see it somewhere on the list, even though I don't agree with it being that low. Okay, next is going to be Bad and Bougie. Now, I don't agree with this song being on the list whatsoever because I'm not a fan of Migos nor Louis Vert because their music just isn't the kind of rap I'm into. But RIP to Takeoff, going way too soon. That should have never happened to him. Just a horrible thing that happened. So rest in peace to Takeoff. Okay, load more. It's slow today, guys. I don't know what the issue is. Powderfinger by Neil Young. Yeah, I don't know that one. I've heard about Neil Young many years ago, but I don't know that song in particular. Don't Fear the Reaper by Blood Oyster Cult. Now, this song and band name sounds familiar, but I don't listen to that band. I think they're some kind of rock or metal band, though. Yeah, it's cool to see them there, I guess, even though I don't know it. Tyrone by Erykah Badu. Yeah, I've heard about Erykah Badu, but I don't know this song from her. Help by the Beatles. Yeah, I don't know that one, I don't think. Rosalita Come Out Tonight by Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, another song I'm not too familiar with. Cosmic Dancer by T-Rex. Yeah, I don't know it. In That Club of 50 Cent. Of course I know this one. This is a smash hit for 50 Cent. One of his biggest songs to date. But for good reason. Got a great beat. Catchy chorus. Just overall some rapping from 50s. So yeah, this song should be way higher though, because this song was everywhere back in the day. Good shit from 50. Great song. So, moving down the list is Sugar We're Going Down by Fall Out Boy. Okay, another great song in the 2000s decade. Okay, awesome. Great choice. One of my favorites from Fall Out Boy, so I'd have it higher for me. Hell yeah, we got Ace of Spades by Motorhead here, y'all. This is what's up, man. This song is amazing. Motorhead, Ace of Spades, damn near perfect song, man. This song is amazing. One of my favorite hard rock / metal songs of all time, and just Motorhead in general. So, yeah, thank you, Rolling Stone, even though you should have it a lot higher. Miranda Lambert, The House That Built Me at 441. Okay, this is actually a shocking choice. I didn't expect to see her anywhere on the list, but hey, the song's amazing. This was Miranda Lambert's first #1 single of her career. Even though she's had other great songs before then, country radio just didn't push them that well. But yeah, this song in particular, it's like an acoustic ballad, but still an amazing song, so I'm happy that it's here. Thank you, Rolling Stone, for putting one of my favorite songs from the 2010s on the list. Even though that album was from 2009, the song itself is from 2010 though. Okay, another great song, If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys. This is a great early song by Alicia. So yeah, amazing song, and it says, saddened by the tragic 2001 death of R&B singer Aaliyah, Keys composed this moving expression of her loss, bringing the organic feeling, lushes of 70s R&B balladry into the visited 21st century. Yeah, that's definitely a great song. So yeah, great song, Alicia Keys. One of her best songs. Glad to see it there. Big fan of Alicia. Okay, next is La Vida es un Carnival. Yeah, by Celia Cruz. Yeah, I don't know this one again. Megan Thee Stallion featured Beyonce Savage remix. Why on God's Green Earth is this song even here? Waste of a spot for another song that could have been on the list. Hell with Beyonce, she's a sellout, and Megan Thee Stallion never was a fan. Passionate Kisses by Lucinda Williams. Yeah, I don't know that one, even though I do like a lot of 80s music. Call Me Maybe, Carly Rae Jepsen. Okay, I was surprised this song is even here, but hey, it's cool to see it there. It's a good song. Okay. Next is Limelight by Rush, RIP to their drummer Neil Peart. Definitely an iconic drummer. So, yeah, glad to see Rush somewhere on the list. May not listen to them much, but they are a good band, though. Sheena is a punk rocker by the Ramones. I've heard their name somewhere, but I don't really follow their music very well. But I know they're a legendary band, though. Okay, sorry guys, I'm scrolling up instead of down. I'm just trying to see, make sure we're at the right numbers here. Okay. So, Pet Shop Boys and their song West End Girls. Yeah, I've heard about them, but I don't know their music once more. So, my bad on that. Summertime Blues, Eddie Cochran. Yeah, that name sounds very, very familiar, but the song, I don't think I know it. Okay. Adore by Prince. Now, I'm a big fan of Prince. I think he's an amazing singer. He's written other great songs for other artists and makes great music himself before his passing in the late 2010s. But yeah, Adore is a song from him that I don't think I know by name, so my bad on that, guys. I am a fan of Prince, though. I just don't know a lot of his songs, but I know a little bit, but it's cool to see him there. They Reminisce Over You by Pete Rock and CL Smooth. I've heard about Pete Rock, but he's a rapper that I don't really know much about, but it's cool that he's there. Under Pressure, this song is way too low for an iconic 80s song, RIP to Freddie Mercury and David Bowie, both legendary. Great song, and I can't believe Vanilla Ice ripped them off. What the hell, dude? Harry Styles, Sign of the Times at 428. Definitely a good song, even though I'm not a fan of One Direction at all. Their music was just never for me, but it's good to see Sign of the Times here, because that is a song that I do like. It's a great song. Rapper's Delight. Yes, I know this one, surprisingly. So yeah, Sugar Hill Gang and their song Rapper's Delight. Great song, glad it's there. I thought it'd be higher though, because it's one of the most iconic rap songs ever. Since it's from the 80s, good song. Super Bass, don't agree with this, don't like that song. It's annoying. If they were gonna pick Nicki, they could have picked a better song, to be honest. Just because it's one of her biggest hits doesn't make it one of her best, because it's far from her best. She's got better songs. Just saying. Manish Boy, yeah, I don't know that song, nor Muddy Waters, nope. No Diggity by Blackstreet featuring Dr. Dre and Queen Pen. Yes, this is a great R&B song from the mid to late 1990s. So yeah, definitely a good song. Criminal by Fiona Apple. Yeah, I don't know her. I heard of a YouTuber that I watched mention her ARTV, but I never listened to her music. Flavor in Your Ear, the remix by Craig Mack featuring Notorious B.I.G., LL Cool J, and Busta Rhymes, and Rampage. I'm surprised that Busta Rhymes was in a song from 1994 because he didn't release his first album until around 1996. But yeah, it's cool that he's on the list though, in that remix. But yeah, Flavor in Your remix is dope. It's a great song, should be higher. How Soon Is Now by the Smiths, don't know it. California Dreamin', yeah, this is another song I do not know. Fantasy by Mariah Carey, oh yeah, yes, I love Mariah Carey. I'm a sucker for her music. She's an amazing singer, whether she's doing her pop music or her R&B music. She's a great singer either way, and I'm glad that Fantasy is here because it's definitely a well-deserved song. Great song. Should be higher though because it's Mariah Carey. Green Onions. Yeah, don't know that song. That's a silly song name. Never heard of it though. Uptown Funk. Yes, I know this one. Another great song of the 2010s decade. So I'm glad to see it there. Great song. Okay, next what we have. Alive by Pearl Jam. Okay. I like this song by Pearl Jam. Good one. Great song. Enjoy the Silence by Depeche Mode. Yeah. I don't know that song by them. Okay, what's next song? Blondie Dreaming. Yeah, I don't know this one either. Gloria, Them. Yeah, song I don't know. Buffalo Stance by Nina Cherry. Yeah, I don't know it. A lot of these songs are unfamiliar with me. Heavy Metal Drummer, Wilco. Yeah, don't know that. Don't know it. Whipping Post. Yeah, don't know it. Foo Fighters Everlong. Okay, great song that I do know. It's from the same year that I was born in, 1997, so it's pretty cool. That's a great song by them, one of their best. Cat Stevens, Dash, Yusuf, Father and Son, don't know that song. Of course I knew Freebird by Lynyrd Skynyrd. Hell yeah, that's a great song. I remember hearing it for like the first time back in the day from the Forrest Gump movie with that scene with Jenny, where she's on like the edge or whatever it is. Yeah, I remember that song being in that movie. That's a iconic movie and song, so it's pretty cool. Great song, glad it's here. Sucker MCs by Run DMC. I heard of them, of course, but I don't listen to them. But I would say they are legendary, though. So, what's next is Selena with her song Amor Prohibito. Yeah, I don't know Spanish music, but RIP to Selena. Definitely sad that she was taken away from this world by a crazy fan. Sad stuff. Rock and Roll All Night by Kiss. Yes, great song. Not my favorite Kiss song, but still a good one. Ain't Nobody by Rufus and Chaka Khan. I don't know if I know that song. Next song is Lovely Day, Bill Withers. Yeah, I don't know it. Go Your Own Way, of course I know this song. I don't know every song by Fleetwood Mac, but I do know this one, and that's definitely a great song. So yeah, it's great that it's here, but it's kind of low considering it's Fleetwood Mac. They're one of the most legendary bands of like the 70s. If you just load here. Sorry guys, I'm about to hold up. So where was I? I guess we're right here now, right? Station to Station by David Bowie. Don't know that song by him, though. It's cool that he's there, though. You Make Me Feel, Mighty Real, Sylvester. Yeah, I don't think I know that one either. Hungry Like the Wolf. I've heard about Duran Duran, but I don't know them. Bring the Noise. Hell yeah, man. Now we're talking. I do mostly know this song, but mostly the version with thrash metal band Anthrax, because I remember the song was like in a wrestling game back in the day. I think it was SmackDown vs. Raw, like the original one with Vince McMahon on the front cover. But yeah, I like both versions of the song, but I do mostly prefer the remixed version with Anthrax. But however, the original's still good, so it's good that the song makes an appearance on this list because it's a great classic song either way. Allison by Elvis Costello. Yeah, I don't know it. Planet Rock. Yeah, this is another song that I don't know. Grace by Jeff Buckley. I don't know much about Jeff Buckley, but I do remember his Hallelujah cover, but not his song Grace. But RIP to Jeff Buckley, gone way too soon. Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud by James Brown. Yeah, I don't think I know that one. I only know like one song from James Brown, and that's I Feel Good. Okay, Fix You by Coldplay. Yes, of course I know this one. This is a good song by Coldplay. Great stuff there. Well deserved. Should be higher though. Springsteen by Eric Church, another surprising entry on the list. I do really like Eric Church. He's a very great country singer. And his song Springsteen is definitely well deserved to be on here. It's a song that's called Springsteen. It's pretty much a tribute to Bruce Springsteen. So, great song there, Eric Church. Enter Sandman, this song's very overrated and overplayed, but however, I still think it's a good song. Brass and Pocket, Pretenders, yeah, I don't know that one. Of course I know DMX's song Party Up. Great song, DMX. Rest in peace to DMX, definitely a rapper that I still can't believe passed away. When I first heard the news, I was like, no way, not DMX, but yeah, definitely a great rapper, legendary. Had some really great hits back in the day, including Party Up. So yeah, Party Up. Meanwhile, while it's on here, I don't agree with it landing at 388. I'd have it at like at least hundreds somewhere. Great song. R.I.P. DMX. That song lives on forever. And so does DMX's music and his legacy. Okay. Personality Crisis by New York Dolls. Don't know that one again. The Kinks, Lola. Don't know it. Okay. I'm Coming Up by Diana Ross. I've heard about her, but I don't know her music. Okay, I Like It by J Balvin, Cardi B, and Bad Bunny. Yeah, I don't like that song. Hell with that one. Redbone by Childish Gambino. I like that song. So well deserved. Great song. So what we got next? Paper Bag, Fiona Apple. Another song I do not know from an artist that I do not know. Typical Girls, yeah, I don't know it, neither the band neither. So, Fountains of Wayne and their song Radiation Vibe. I don't know that song either. So, yeah, I don't know that song by Fountains of Wayne. Only know Stacy's Mom. D'Angelo Entitled, don't know that one. As I said in the 2000s list, I'm not going to repeat myself. Mr. Brightside. Heck yeah, man. Great song, well deserved. Hold on, guys, make sure we're not scrolling too fast here. Okay, Pictures of You by The Cure, don't know that one. Merle Haggard, Mama Tried, yeah, don't know it. Up on the Roof by The Drifters, I do not know this. So let's move on. Be Thankful for What You Got, don't know it, move on. Hotline Bling, okay, I have something to say about that. So Hotline Bling, now, I don't think it's necessarily a bad song by Drake, but are you for real, Rolling Stone? You're going to have Hotline Bling on here instead of like Best I Ever Had or Fancy or anything, so I don't know, but it's whatever. It's still a good song though. Okay, moving on. I Can't Make You Love Me by Bonnie Raitt. Yeah, I know that song, of course. I know it. It was remade by the rapper John Young and Jay Cash. It was remade into a rap song, so it's pretty dope. Great to see it there. Great song by Bonnie. Benny and the Jets by John, don't know it. Hold on, guys. Okay. Peggy Sue by Buddy Holly. Yeah, I do not know this one. Trying to make sure I ain't missing anything. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know this song by Buddy Holly. Okay, Just What I Needed by the Cars, don't know it. Black Hole Sun, great song. One of the best grunge songs to ever exist. Again, so yeah, glad to see it make an appearance on this list because it's really, really good. Great song, R.I.P. Chris Cornell. Thinking About You by Frank Ocean. Okay, great song. I don't really listen to Frank Ocean, but that's a good song from him. Dad Do Ron Ron. The Crystals. Don't know that one. God Save the Queen. I don't know this version very, very well, but I do know the Motorhead cover that they done on their album We Are Motorhead. But it's cool that that version makes the list, I guess. Box of Rain by the Grateful Dead. Do not know it. Bob Marley and the Wailers, Could You Be Loved? Yeah, I don't think I know that one, but rest in peace to Bob Marley. Definitely a reggae legend. Okay. Merry Go Round by Casey Musgraves is here. Hell yeah, man. I love that song. It's amazing. Definitely deserved to be a #1 hit on country radio, not just a top 10, but still a good song though. Glad it's there. The Harder They Come by Jimmy Cliff, yeah. This song is unfamiliar, don't know it at all. Little Red Corvette by Prince, yeah. Another song of him that I'm not too familiar with. But yeah, I do like Prince, I just don't know that song in particular. I'll check it out sometime though. Okay. What's after Prince? Slow ass thing lagging today. Killing Me Softly with his song by the Fugees. So this is their version of the song. Making the list, okay. Great cover. This was a big hit for them, even though it's still a cover song, because sometimes covers can be big songs for other artists. Great cover there. Okay, we got Because the Night by Patti Smith. Yeah, I don't know that song whatsoever. Blank Space, not a fan of Taylor anymore, but I can understand why the song's there as one of her better pop songs. Cheap Trick, Surrender, yeah, don't know that song at all. Band name sounds familiar with the song, I don't know. Don't Leave Me This Way, Thelma Houston, yeah, I don't know that song again. Rock With You by Michael Jackson. This song is ranked way too low for my taking here, but still glad that it's somewhere on the list because it's a classic. Sweet Dreams Are Made of This by the Rhythmics. This is the original version, but I do like the Marilyn Manson cover a lot better. But however, that version's still good. Glad it's there. It Was a Good Day by Ice Cube. Now we're talking about great hip hop again. So yeah, this is definitely a great song by Ice Cube. Glad to see it on there. Good choice, but it should be higher because it's a classic. Ponta di Lenca Africana or Africano. Yeah, don't know that artist nor song. Load more. Angel from Montgomery by John Prine. Yeah, that's a song I don't know. The Zombies, Time of the Season, don't know it at all. Roxy Music, Virginia Plain. Yeah, don't know it. Elvis Presley, Heartbreak Hotel. Yeah, I know about Elvis, of course. Who doesn't? Even if you don't listen to his music much. I don't, but he has some good songs though, but that song in particular, Heartbreak Hotel, I don't know it at all. Dynamite by BTS. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. For real. It's Too Late by Carole King. Don't know it. Iron Man by Black Sabbath. Of course I know this song. Who wouldn't know it, even if you're not into heavier music like rock or hard rock or metal or anything like that. Even if you're not into that kind of stuff, you at least know this band and song because it's iconic. One of the best heavy metal songs of all time, but should be ranked higher. Doobie Brothers, What a Fool Believes, yeah. I've heard about them, but I don't know their music. Chuck Berry, same with him, heard of him, but know the song, but R.I.P. to him. Of course I know I'm a Believer by the Monkees. Great song. Good choice to have on a list like this. Good song. Let's make sure that was at 341 though. I'm not missing nothing because these pop-ups mess me up. Okay, The Clash, White Man, and Hammersmith Palace. Don't know that song. So let's move on. 1999 by Prince. Of course, man. Of course I know this song. It's iconic. It's one of the best songs ever written. One of the best songs ever recorded. One of the best songs of all time. One of the best songs of the 80s. There's nothing else to say. Just an iconic song in general. Awesome song, Prince. R.I.P. to Prince. Paranoid, of course. Another song I know. Another good classic and iconic heavy metal song that should be on there. Great choice, Rolling Stone. Believe by Cher. Yes, I know this song. I like it. It's a great song. Yes, she does use a lot of auto-tune in this song, to be fair, but it's still a good song with a great message. Great song. She's Gone by Hall & Oates. Yeah, I don't know that song. I've heard of Hall & Oates, but don't know that song. Move Your Body, the House Music Anthem by Marshall Jefferson. Yeah, that song I'm not too familiar with. Don't know it. Grateful Dead, Ripple. Yeah, don't know it. The Temptations, Papa Was a Rolling Stone. I've heard of the Temptations, but mostly their song My Girl. That's like the only song of theirs that I ever grew up listening to. but still, Temptations are good from what I did hear from them. Okay, now we're talking. Umbrella, Rihanna featuring Jay-Z. Okay, great song from the 2000s decade. I would have it higher for my taste of music. You guys know I'm a sucker for pop and R&B music. So, yeah, the song should be ranked higher in my opinion, but I'm still glad to see it somewhere on the list. Please, Mr. Postman by the Marvelettes, song that I do not know. Of course I know Big Papa by the Notorious B.I.G., but why is it so low though? It's iconic. B.I.G. is just a legend overall, and so is the song Big Papa. This is a legendary song that should be way higher in the list. Cypher by Bad Bunny. How is this above Notorious B.I.G.? I just don't get it. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Under the Bridge. Now, this is a really, really good song from the 90s. Great song by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Good stuff there. Glad to see it somewhere on here again. Mary J. Blige, Real Love. Now, to be honest, Mary J. Blige is another artist that I only know some 2000s music from and not 90s music, but I'll be willing to check out more of her 90s music when I can. Because everything I did hear from Mary J. I do like. Because she's a very great singer. Rilo Kelly, Portions for Foxes. Yeah, a familiar song that I don't know. Of course I heard about Iggy Pop, but I don't know this song. Lust for Life, I don't know it. Billy Joel, Scenes from an Italian Restaurant. Yeah, I've heard about Billy Joel, but don't know the song at all. Everly Brothers, All I Had to Do Is Dream. Yep, another song that I don't know. After the Gold Rush by Neil Young. Yeah, don't know it. Sorry, guys. Okay. U2, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I know some U2 songs, but not this one in particular. So my bad, everyone. California Love by Tupac. Why is this song so low, though, man? You're gonna have shitty songs later on the list, probably, that are ranked higher, but this song is only at 320. Come on now. This is one of Tupac's most beloved and well-known songs, and for good reason. So, yeah, this song should be way higher. Just my take on it. Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. Yeah, great song. I like that one. Hound Dog by Big Mama Thornton. I don't know this version too well, but I do know the Elvis Presley version. But it's cool that version's on here. Visions of Johanna by Bob Dylan. Yeah, another song that I don't know. Leader of the Pack, The Shangri-Las. Yeah, don't know at all. Don't know that song. Sorry, everyone. Part 1, Acknowledgement by John. Yeah, I don't know that song. So yeah, this is a song that I don't know, guys. My bad on that one. I Want to Be Your Dog by the Stooges. Yeah, a song that I don't know too well. Okay, where are we at now? 313. The Tears of a Clown by Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. I've heard of Smokey Robinson, but I don't know his music, so my bad on that, guys. Isaac Hayes, he's another artist that I've heard of by name, but don't know the song. Of course, I know Hotel California by the Eagles. Who wouldn't know this song? It's a classic from the 70s, so yeah, I love Hotel California. It's actually my favorite song by that band. They have other good songs too, though, but yeah, Hotel California is a great song. Light My Fire by The Doors. Yeah, I've heard about The Doors by name again, but the song name not too familiar with. Bill Withers, Ain't No Sunshine. I may know that song actually by him, Ain't No Sunshine. I think I know that one. I'm not too familiar with his music in general or in particular, but I do think I know Ain't No Sunshine, and that's a good song that should be higher. Liz Phair Divorce song. Yeah, I don't know this one. I've heard about her, but I don't know her music ever at all. So yeah, Liz Phair. I don't know her music at all. Crazy. This was #1 in the best of list for the 2000s, ranked by Rolling Stone, and I didn't agree with it being #1. But yeah, it's great to see it here on this list somewhere. But yeah, I do like this song though. I grew up with it back in the day, so I have some nostalgic and love for it because it is a great song. I'm just saying it shouldn't have been #1 of the 2000s because it's not the best song in the 2000s, but I'll still give it credit for being #1 on that list because it's a very popular song. But I didn't agree with it being #1 on there though because they had better songs of the 2000s, but it's still a good one. So yeah, number 307 is Crazy, Gnarls Barkley. Good song, should be higher though. Chain of Fools by Aretha Franklin. Yeah, I don't know this song. Sorry, Aretha, but heard about you, but I don't know your music. But rest in peace to her. The Police, Every Breath You Take. Of course I know the song. It's the only song I know though, but from them, but it's still a good song though. Great song by The Police. I like that one. Okay, what's next here on the list? Trans-Europe Express by Kraftwerk. Yeah. Sorry, y'all, but I don't know this one whatsoever. Got TLC here, but what song? Oh, okay, No Scrubs. Okay. I remember No Scrubs. That's a great R&B song. I like that song. I do like the rap version better, but however, or the version with rapping in it I like better, but either way, it still deserves bound on this. Great song. Wish You Were Here. Of course I know this one by Pink Floyd. I don't really listen to their music too often, if I'm being quite fair, but Wish You Were Here is a beautiful song that I do like from them. So next we have Bob Seger and his song Night Moves. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with that song by him, but it's cool that it's on here. Alright guys, sorry about the lagging here, Earl. Okay, so we have the B-52's Rock Lobster, which I don't know that song. I know Love Shack, but not that particular song there. Screaming Jay Hawkins, I Put a Spell on You. I've known about the song for many, many years, but I don't know whose version I first heard. I probably remember someone covering it on The Voice or something back in the day. That's pretty much how I knew about it, but yeah, it's a good song. So, it's good to see it there. Jungle Land by Bruce Springsteen, yeah, that's a song I don't know by him. Wouldn't Be Nice by the Beach Boys, I don't know that song. So the next song we got is Bikini Kill by Rebel Girl. Yeah, I mean, Rebel Girl by Bikini Kill, I meant. Don't know that song though. Won't Get Fooled Again by The Who. I know one of their songs or whatever, but I don't know that particular song there. Velvet Underground, Sweet Jane. I don't know that song. I've heard of that band name, but the song I don't know very well. Alice Cooper, School's Out. I've heard about Alice Cooper, of course, but that song, I don't think I know it. Tribe Called Quest, Can I Kick It? I might get hate for this, but I don't really know the song. I've heard about this rap group for a while, but I never really sat down and listened to their music, so I'm behind on that, my bad. Okay. In the Air Tonight. That's a good song by Phil Collins. I know that one, of course. So it's at 291. I thought it'd be a little bit higher, though, because it was a big song in the 80s. But yeah, definitely a good song by Phil Collins. Okay, next is Yeah by Usher, Lil Jon, and Ludacris. One of Usher's biggest well-known songs. Definitely a song you can have fun with and enjoy yourself every time you hear it. So, yeah, it's definitely a big hit for Usher and Jon and Luda. So, in my opinion, this song should have been way higher on the list, but good choice to have somewhere on the list again. Atlantic City, Bruce Springsteen. I don't think I know that song. The Funky 4 plus 1. That's the joint. Yeah, I don't think I know this one. Okay. You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC. This is my all-time favorite AC/DC song. And it's from their legendary album Back in Black. So, yeah, that's a great song by AC/DC. Really like it. Great song. ABBA, Dancing Queen. That song, I don't know if I know, but I do know about ABBA, even though I don't really follow their music like that, like a lot of the artists on this list. Destiny's Child, Say My Name. Of course I like Say My Name. It's a great song. Destiny's Child made great music the whole time they were a group, so yeah, Say My Name is an amazing song, one of my favorites of the late 90s. Leonard Cohen, Suzanne. Yeah, I don't know that song. Sorry, Leonard, but rest in peace. Of course, I know George on My Mind by Ray Charles. This is a good song. R.I.P. to Ray Charles, great song. Should be higher though, it's a good song. INXS or NX, however you pronounce it. Never Tear Us Apart. Don't know that song, I don't think. Grinding by Clipse. Of course I know this one. So, yeah, Clipse and their song Grinding. Great choice for a hip hop song. Should be higher though, because it's an iconic song. That should be well more deserved. Good song though. Okay, the Beatles, Penny Lane. Don't know that one. Karma Please, Radiohead. Don't know it. Toots and the Mistles, Pressure Drop. I don't know that one. Bo Diddley. Nope, don't know it. The ones I don't know, I'm just gonna scroll through. Don't know the song. Never Fall in Love. Someone You Should Have. Don't know that song. Randy Newman, Sail Away. I don't know it. Al Green, Love and Happiness. Heard of Al Green's name. Don't know the song though. Killing Me Softly with his song. So this is apparently another version of Killing Me Softly, which I don't agree with. The same song being on here twice, even if it is a different version. It shouldn't be here twice, but it is what it is. Boys Are Back in Town by Thin Lizzy. Yeah, heard about them, but don't know that song, I don't think. A Whiter Shade of Pale. Yeah, Procol Harum, or whatever, I don't know that song. Nor the group. Of course I know Closer by Nine Inch Nails. This is a great and iconic industrial rock song. So yeah, I know that one. Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers. I don't think I know that one. Ozzy Brothers Shout Parts 1 and 2. Those names are familiar, but the song, don't know it. Of course I know Take Care, Drake featuring Rihanna. Now, be honest, this is a good song, but if they were going to have Drake on here, they should have had a different song. But not a bad song, though. So next is going to be King Tubby Meets the Rockers Uptown. Augustus Pablo. Yeah, I don't know that song. What number was it, though? Okay, we'll make sure we're on the right numbers here. The Replacements Left of the Dial. Yeah, I don't know that one. Let's Get It On. Of course I know this song. By Marvin Gaye. R.I.P. Marvin Gaye, great song. Code Many Clollers by Dolly Parton. Yes, I know the song. It's a classic from the 70s. Great song. Paul Simon, American Tune. Yeah, I don't know it. Curtis Mayfield, Pusher Man. Another song that I don't know. The Wailers, Get Up, Stand Up. I don't know if I know that song. But R.I.P. to Bob Marley. Heart of Gold, Neil Young. Don't know that one. The Revolution Will Not Be Televised by Gil Scott Heron. Don't know that one. Heat Wave by Martha Reeves and the Vandellas. Don't know it. Of course, I know Master of Puppets by Metallica. One of their biggest songs, one of their biggest albums. So yeah, another classic song in the metal genre. Great song. Of course, another great song in the country genre is Coal Miner's Daughter by Loretta Lynn. Of course, I know that song. We lost Loretta Lynn, I think sometime this year, so R.I.P. to her. Great song there. Next song is going to be Stop in the Name of Love by the Supremes. I don't think I know that song though. I've heard about them like I said before, but I don't know that song. I don't think. Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain, Willie Nelson. I know about Willie Nelson. I've listened to him before, but I don't know that song. So my bad, Willie. Flashlight, Parliament. Don't know it. I Will Survive. Of course I know this song by Gloria Gaynor. Yeah, I know that song. Great song. Okay, we got the Jimi Hendrix Experience with Purple Haze. I may know this song, but I'm not too sure right now, so that's all I'll say for now, y'all. Okay, Bad Reputation by Joanne Jett. Ronda Rousey uses this as her theme song in WWE, but I've heard this song before, didn't know. Great song, Joanne Jett, or Joan Jett, however you pronounce her name. It's a good song. Straight Outta Compton by NWA. Of course, I know that song. It's an iconic rap song of the 80s. Great song. River. I don't think I know that one, but I've heard about her. Ooh La La by Faces. Yeah, I don't know that song. Sorry, guys. Sabotage by the Beastie Boys. I don't really listen to the Beastie Boys, but this song I might know it though. I just had to hear the whole song just to see if I know it though. I don't really know that much. Okay, next is Summer Babe Winter Version by Pavement. Don't know that song. The Beatles, Eleanor Rigby. Don't know it. Great Balls of Fire, Jerry Lee Lewis. Don't know it. I don't think. Hump Diddy Dance by Digital Underground. I might know that song, but I'm not too sure. I think I do though, but I'm not quite sure right now, y'all. Of course, I know this song. I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys. That's a great song. One of my favorites from them in general. Great song. September Girls by Big Star. Don't know that one. Of course, I know this song by Leah, or You Met Somebody, from the Dr. Dolittle soundtrack. Also on her compilation album called I Care For You. So, yeah, definitely a great song by Leah. Rest in peace to her. Gone way too soon. Definitely an amazing song. One of my favorites from her. Your Cheating Heart by Hank Williams. I don't think I know that one. I've heard about him though. He was the original Hank Williams from back when. Lean on Me, Bill Withers. Yeah, I don't think I know that one. Blue Monday, New Order. Don't know it. Don't think. You Keep Me Hanging On. I don't think I know that one by the Supremes. Groove is in the Heart Delight. Don't think I know that one. My Generation by The Who. I don't know if I know that one. Of course I know this song, I Want to Dance with Somebody Who Loves Me by Whitney Houston. Of course I know that one. It's one of her biggest well-known songs. Great song. Whitney, R.I.P. to her. Mr. True Tambourine Man, I meant, by the Byrds. Yeah, I don't know that song. This Land Is Your Land, Woody Guthrie. I don't think I know that one, because it's out of my time. Single Ladies, Put a Ring on It, Beyonce. Why this song? Why can't you have Irreplaceable here? Because it's a better song, just saying. Just that song in general is overrated. The song Single Ladies, not one of her best, but it's whatever for being on there. Fortunate Son by CCR. Yeah, I know that song. It's a great song from the 60s. So the next song is going to be There Is a Light That Never Goes Out by the Smiths, and I don't know it. Both Sides Now, don't know it. Layla, Derek and the Dominoes. No, don't know it. Of course I know Stan by Eminem featuring Ditto. So yeah, Stan's in a great Eminem song, sampled Thank You by Ditto. So yeah, Stan, definitely a great song by Eminem. Should be higher though. Sweet Judy Blue Eyes by Crosby, Stills and Nash. I don't know that song. River Deep, Mountain High, Ike and Tina Turner. I don't know if I know that one, but I think Tina recently passed away. R.I.P. to her. New Order, Bizarre Love Triangle. Yeah, another song that I don't know. Of course I know Free Fallin'. This is an iconic song from the late 80s. Rest in peace to Tom Petty. Yeah, Free Fallin's an amazing song, man. For real. Great song. The Midnight Hour, Wilson Pickett. I don't know that song again. Edge of 17. She's from Fleetwood Mac. Stevie Nicks. One of her great songs outside of Fleetwood Mac. Great song. Definitely one of my favorite rock songs of the 80s. Jailhouse Rock by Elvis Presley. Song of his I don't think I know by heart or by name. Of course I know Shook Ones Part 2 by Mobb Deep. R.I.P. to Prodigy. Great song. Classic. Deacon Blues. Steely Dan, don't know it. Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones, don't know it. More Than a Feeling by Boston. I've heard about Boston, but I don't know if I know that song. With the Without You by U2. Of course I know this song. It's amazing. One of my favorite U2 songs. Should be higher though, because it's an iconic song. One Nation Under a Groove by Funkadelic. I don't think I know that one. Boys of Summer by Don Henley. He's from the Eagles, but I don't think I know that song. Hole, the song Doll Parts. Don't think I know that song, even though it's from the 90s. Of course I know Killing in May by Rage Against the Machine. This is a great song. It's like right before nu metal started, because it's more like a rap rock song. Good song though. Wichita Lineman by Glenn Campbell. I've heard about Glenn Campbell, but I don't know that song by him. So what we got next here? Baby One More Time by Britney Spears. Definitely a great and iconic pop song of the late 90s, but should be higher for that reason. Great song. Young Americans, David Bowie. I don't know that one, but R.I.P. to David Bowie. Sign Still Delivered, I'm Yours. Of course I know this song by Stevie Wonder. It's been covered many times by different artists, but it's definitely a great song. Your Song by Elton John, don't know that one, I don't think. Ring of Fire, of course I know this song by Johnny Cash. Great song, R.I.P. Johnny, definitely a classic on country music. Changes, David Bowie. Don't know that song though. Dream On by Aerosmith. Hold on guys, let's scroll up again, make sure we're not missing anything. I don't trust this website, hold on. Okay, Changes, I don't know it. Of course I know Dream On by Aerosmith. Great song. Eminem sampled it in his 2002 song Sing for the Moment off of his album Eminem Show, so yeah, but yeah. Great song by Aerosmith. I really like Dream On, it's one of my favorites from them in general. Just an amazing song of the 70s, great stuff. Marvin Gaye, Sexual Healing. I may know this song, but I'm not too sure right now, guys. So I'm just going to move with the list. I Can't Stand the Rain by Ann Pebbles. I don't know if I know that song, so I'm just going to move down. Get Up, I Feel Like Being a Sex Machine by James Brown. Yeah, I don't think I know that one. Again. Crazy by Patsy Cline. I may know the song, but I'm not too familiar with it by the name of it right now. So, again, my bad. Sorry if I'm getting repetitive through this reaction. I just don't know a lot of these songs. Okay. Rid of Me by PG Harvey. Yeah, I don't know that song. Wild Horses by the Rolling Stones. Don't know it. Mind Playing Tricks on Me by the Ghetto Boys. I do know the song. I remember it being in GTA 5 as well. Definitely a classic song by the Ghetto Boys. Great song. Odd to Billy Joe by Bobby Gentry. I've heard about her, but the song in particular, I don't know it. Fuck the Police by NWA at 190. That should be a little bit higher, but still a great and iconic rap song. Space Oddity by David Bowie. Yeah, I don't know that one. Little Wing by Jimi Hendrix Experience. R.I.P. Jimmy, but I don't know that song. Summerman Homesick Blues by Bob Dylan. Another song that I don't know. I'll Take You There by the Staple Singers. Another song I don't know. Of course I know Beat It by Michael Jackson. This should be somewhere in like the top 20 though, not 185, but at least it's somewhere on the list though. Glad it's somewhere here, even though it should be way higher up here. Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor. Yeah, I know this version. It's a song written by Prince, but yeah, definitely a great cover by Sinead O'Connor. Definitely deserving of the list. You Are the Sunshine of My Life by Stevie Wonder. I don't know if I know that song. The Sound of Silence, of course I know this one. It's covered by Disturbed for their Immortalized album in 2015. So yeah, definitely a great song in general. 8 Miles High by the Byrds. Yeah, I don't know that song. Lou Reed and his song Walk on the Wild Side. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Lou Reed's music, but R.I.P. to him. Pink Floyd, Comfortably Numb. I don't know that song, I don't think. Next song we got Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. What the fuck is that doing on here? Shouldn't it be on here? Waste of a space of a song again. Of course I know Jump by Van Halen. Classic song of the 80s. R.P. Eddie Van Halen. Definitely missed. Legendary song and band. Well deserved on the list. You Really Got Me by the Kinks. Yeah, I don't know that one. Only Have Eyes for You by the Flamingos. Don't know it. Radio Free Europe by R.E.M. Don't know it. A lot of songs on this Rolling Stones list I don't know. So, my bad if I'm repetitive here. Marquee Moon. Nope, don't know that song or the band. Mississippi Got 'Em, Nina Simone. Yeah, her name sounds familiar, but I don't know that song. Louise Armstrong, What a Wonderful World. I don't think I know that song, but the artist sounds familiar. The Five Satins and the Still of Night, don't know that one. American Girl, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Now, I do know some Tom Petty songs, but I don't know if I know that one. By song name, I'm not sure, but I might know it. I don't know quite yet, so my bad, people. Son of a Preacher Man by Dusty Springfield. Yeah, I don't know that song. Lose Yourself by Eminem, of course I know this one. This is a massive song for the 8 Mile soundtrack, and just Eminem in general. It should be ranked higher, because it's a great song, and very, very, very big for Eminem. Good song, should be higher though. All the Young Dudes, Mont the Hoople, don't know it. I'm So Lonesome I Can Cry. I think I may know that song by heart or by name, but not too sure. R.I.P. to Hank. Mr. Tambourine Man, Bob Dylan, don't know that one. Landslide by Fleetwood Mac, of course I know the song. Another great song from the 70s. Great song there, well deserved for being in its position here. Pink Moon by Nick Drake, yeah, I don't know it. To the Groove by Madonna. I said it before and I'll say it again. Not the biggest fan of Madonna, but she's got some good songs, but I don't know if I know Into the Groove. So I'm just going to move along the list. Okay, what's next here? This fucking slow ass phone to do something. Night Swimming by R.E.M. Yeah, don't know this song. My bad, people. Baba O'Reilly, The Who, don't know it. Sissy Strut, The Meters, don't know the song or the band. Teenage Riot, Sonic Youth, don't think I know that song at all, or the band. The Kingsmen, Louie Louie, I do know the Motorhead version, but it's cool that this version makes the list. Last Night, yeah, don't know that song or the band. Spoonful by Howlin' Wolf, yeah, it's a song that I don't know. Of course I know Super Freak, and Nicki Minaj ripped this song off in one of her shitty songs that she recently done. But yeah, R.I.P. Rick James, definitely legend and legendary song. Not only was he ripped off by Nicki Minaj, he's also ripped off by MC Hammer and his song You Can't Touch This, which I consider more of a rip-off than a sample. Just me though. Proud Mary by CCR, yep, song of theirs that I don't know. I know like 2 CCR songs, so yeah. Will You Love Me Tomorrow by the Shirelles, don't know that song. Basket Case by Green Day, of course I know the song, it's a great song from their Dookie album. So yeah, definitely props to Rolling Stone for that song being on the list. Great song, should be ranked a bit higher though. Rocket Man, I don't know that song, Elton John. Of course I know Kashmir by Led Zeppelin, that's a great and iconic song from them. Blueberry Hill, don't think I know it. James Taylor, Fire and Rain, of course I know this one. I even got into a Jelly Roll version that he remixed of this song a couple months or so ago, so yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, the original by James Taylor's great. Great song, James Taylor. Glad to see it on the list. Of course, Miss Jackson Outcast. Of course, I know this one. It's at 145. For me, though, I'd have it somewhere higher. Jumping Jack Flash by the Rolling Stones. I don't know that one. London Calling by The Clash. I don't think I know that song. You Stopped Loving Her Today. Of course, I know this one. It's a classic. R.I.P. to George Jones. Classical country song for sure. Maggie May by Rod Stewart. Heard of Rod, but don't know that song. No Woman No Cry by Marley and the Wailers. I don't think I know that song, but R.I.P. to Bob again. Vogue by Madonna. Yeah, I know this song. It's pretty good. One of her better songs. Great song. Blondie, Heart of Glass. Don't know that one. Of course, I know Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. Definitely a very uplifting song. Very positive. Amazing. Great song by Ariana. It's actually a shocker to see it there, though. But hey, it's a great song. Thank you, Rolling Stone, for putting it here. But I'd have it higher if it were my list. Otis Redding, Trying Little Tenderness. Don't know that song. She Loves You, The Beatles. Don't know it. What's Love Got to Do with It? Yeah, I know this song. R.I.P. to Tina. She passed away more recently. R.I.P. to her. Great song. Don't Stop Believing My Journey. Of course, I know this song. Even if you're not too familiar with the 80s, you still probably know the song. So yeah, it's definitely a great song. Good one. Well deserved. Paid in Full. Eric B. and Rakim. I've heard of those rappers as names, but I don't know their music, so my bad. Stand By Me by Benny King. I know that song. That's a great song. Very amazing, great song of the old days. Dancing in the Street, Martha and Vandellas. I don't know if I know that one. Hold On, We're Going Home by Drake. Okay, another song. Now, this is one of Drake's better songs. Even though he's not rapping in it, it's still a good song, so props to Rolling Stone for putting it here pretty much. Whole Lot of Love, Led Zeppelin, song of theirs I don't think I know. Okay, now we're talking another great song from the 90s is Waterfalls by TLC. Great song, deserving for being on this list. Freedom by George Michael. Yeah, I don't know that one. Sex Pistols, Anarchy in the UK. I don't really know this version much, but I do know the Megadeth version because they covered it on their album So Far, So Good, So What back in 1988. Not too familiar with this version by the Sex Pistols, but it's cool to see that song on there on the list. That'll Be the Day by Buddy Holly. I don't know that song. This Must Be the Place. Naive Melody by Talking Heads. I don't know it. People Get Ready by the Impressions. Don't think I know it. Let It Be by the Beatles. I don't know if I know that song, so I'm going to move on in the list. Oh Bondage, Up Yours. X-Ray Specs. Don't know that song. I Heard It Through the Grapevine by Marvin Gaye. I may know this song, but I'm not too familiar with it right now. Don't know yet. Creep by Radiohead. Of course I know the song. It's the only song of theirs that I actually know. But yeah, it's a great song. Glad to see it here. It should be a little bit higher though, because it's an amazing song. Say a Little Prayer by Aretha Franklin. I don't think I know that song, but R.I.P. to Aretha. Takes Two. Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. Of course I know this song. It's an iconic song. I know it, yes. At Last by Etta James. Yes, I know that song. Great song. Toxic by Britney Spears. Of course I know this one. But I do think it's an overrated song, and they could have picked a different Britney song because she has better songs than Toxic, but it is what it is. Still good song though. Higher Ground by Stevie Wonder. I may know that song, but I'm not too sure right now. Again. Losing My Religion by R.E.M. Yes, I know this song. Great song. Thunder Road, don't know it. Something by the Beatles, don't know it. Everyday People, another song that I don't know. Just Like Heaven by The Cure. I don't know that song at all. So what's the next song on the list? Cream by Wu-Tang Clan. Of course I know this song. Great song. Classic rap song of the 90s. Well deserved for being here. Okay. Sympathy for the Devil by the Rolling Stones. Of course I know that song. It's like the only song of theirs that I do know, if I'm being honest. Life on Mars by David Bowie, another song of his I don't know. I Want You Back by the Jackson 5. Of course, I know the song, it's a classic of the late 60s, great song. R.I.P. to Michael Jackson. Alanis Morissette, You Ought to Know. Of course, I know the song. Who wouldn't? It's an iconic rock song of the 90s. Great song. Maybelline by Chuck Berry. Yeah, I don't think I know that song at all. But R.I.P. Chuck Berry. Yeah. It was Maps. Yeah, again, like I said in Last Reaction. I don't know that song. Heard of the band, but name, but don't know the song. Come on, Mark. Or phone, what are you doing? Bob Dylan, Blowing in the Wind, don't know it. Of course, I knew Staying Alive by the Bee Gees. That's a great and iconic song from Saturday Night Fever soundtrack. Great song, one of my favorite disco songs of all time. In My Life by the Beatles, don't know that one. Patti Smith, Gloria, I don't know that song. Of course, I know 99 Problems by Jay-Z. It was the number 2 song in Rolling Stone's list of best songs of the 2000s. It's pretty cool, great rap rock song by Jay-Z. I definitely like the rap rock approach and influence in that song. Great song by Jay-Z, good song. Wonderwall by Oasis, of course I know that song, another great rock song of the 90s. I Always Love You by Whitney Houston, her version, well-deserved version. Not that the original by Dolly Parton's bad or anything, but I always prefer this version because it's iconic for Whitney and just one of the best cover songs in general, so well-deserved Whitney Houston. Should be higher though. Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson, okay. Great choice to be on the list. Great song by Kelly Clarkson, one of my favorites out of her pop rock era. Great song. Good Golly, Miss Molly, Little Richard, don't know that one. Heard of Little Richard's name, but don't know his music. International Players Anthem, I Choose You, UGK featuring Outkast. Yes, I know that one. There's actually 2 versions of the song, one with Outkast and one with 3 6 Mafia, but the version here is the Outkast version, which is the original. Great song. Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman by Aretha Franklin. Now, that's one of her songs that I do know. Great song. R.I.P. Aretha. Hey Jude by the Beatles. Don't know that one. Sweet Child O' Mine by Guns N' Roses. Finally, they're on here again. Finally, somewhere. They haven't been on here much, though, but definitely a great song by them. And Where's Paradise City? Why ain't it on the list? Whatever, though. But yeah, Sweet Child O' Mine, great song. All My Friends, LCD Sound System, like I said before, I don't know their music. Tumbling Dice, don't know that song by the Rolling Stones, sorry, but I don't know it. Kiss by Prince, of course I know that song, it's an iconic song from the 80s, great song. R.I.P. Prince, one of my favorites from him again, great song. Let's Stay Together by Al Green, don't know it. Desolation Road by Bob Dylan, another song I don't know. Rolling in the Deep by Adele, of course I know the song, it's amazing. It's a really, really great song. One of my favorites from Adele, great song, well deserved. Velvet Underground, Waiting for the Man, don't know that song. Ray Charles, what I'd say, I don't think I know that song, so my bad again. Back to Black by Amy Winehouse, yeah, I know that song, great song. R.I.P.'s Amy. Gone way too soon, but definitely a great song. Reach Out, I'll Be There by the Four Tops, don't know that one. Modern Lovers, Roadrunner, don't know it. I Walk the Line by Johnny Cash, of course I know that song, I even remember it being in the movie of the same name, great song. R.I.P. Johnny Cash, great country song. Come On People or Common People by Pulp, don't know that song. Finally, a song that I do know. Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. That's his only song that I know. Sadly. Great song though. Formation. So y'all are gonna put Formation above Irreplaceable. Hell no. Fuck that song right there. Garbage. Yesterday by the Beatles. Nope, don't know it. Fast Car. Yeah, I know this song. Country artist Luke Combs even covered it for his new album, I think, and it reached #1 on the country charts this week, so it's pretty cool. But of course, they have the original here by Tracy Chapman. Well deserved. Great song, Tracy. Great song of the 80s. Good stuff. Suspicious Minds. Of course, I know that song. Elvis Presley. Don't know many of his songs, but I know this one. Great song. Well deserved for being here. All Too Well. I'll say it again. Not a fan of Taylor Swift at all anymore. I won't get into much detail on why, but this song is definitely well deserved for being here. Amazing song from Taylor. Good Times by Chick. Don't know that one. Tangled Up in Blue, Bob Dylan. Another song that I don't know. Bridge Over Troubled Water, Simon and Garfunkel. Yeah, don't know that song again. Earth, Wind and Fire, September. Surprisingly, I know that song. It's an amazing song of the late 70s. Great song. One of my favorites of that year. Great stuff. The Ramones, Blister Egg Bop. Don't know that song. Heard of the band name, but don't know them that well. Jolene by Dolly Parton. Of course, I know that song. Great song from her. One by U2. Yes, I know the song. Great song. One of my favorites from them. Great song again. Stairway to Heaven. Yes, sir. I know that one. Great song from the 70s. Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush. I've heard about Kate Bush, but I don't know her music, so my bad. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, The Message. Yes, I know the song. Even Ice Cube sampled this in his remix to his song Check Yourself. So, yeah, definitely a great song there. The Message, great song, well deserved for this list. The band The Weight, don't know that song, so my bad. Family Affair, Slate and the Family Stone, don't know it. Work It by Missy Elliott. Of course, this song definitely deserves to be here. It's a great song, one of my favorites from Missy Elliott. Definitely deserving to be here again. Like a Prayer by Madonna, yeah. Pretty good song, deserves it, I guess, yeah. Great stuff again. The Tracks of My Fears, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, yeah, I don't know that song. Beach Boys, Good Vibrations, I don't know if I know that song. My apologies. I Feel Love by Donna Summer, yeah, I don't think I know that one. Walk On By, Dionne Warwick, don't know it. So we're about on to the top 50 here, y'all. This thing will just come on. Gasolina by Daddy Yankee. Okay. Surprisingly, it's one of his own songs and not the Despacito song. So yeah, Gasolina, good song. Do Wop That Thing, Lauryn Hill. Okay, pretty cool. I like that one. It's one of her songs outside of the Fugees. Great song. Idotique. Radiohead, don't know it. Tiny Dancer, Elton John, I may know that song. The song name sounds familiar. Of course, I know Paper Planes by MIA, but it shouldn't be here. There's better songs that deserve a place, but it's whatever. Alright by Kendrick Lamar. Not a bad song, but kind of repetitive. He's got better songs, I'll just say that. Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. Yeah, definitely deserves it. Should be a little bit higher though, because it's a classic. And one of the best pop songs ever written and recorded. R.I.P. MJ. My Girl by The Temptations, like I said earlier on, this is the only song I knew from them. Great song, well deserved. Redemption song by Marley and the Wailers. I don't know if I know that one. RP again by Marley. Love Will Tear Us Apart, Joy Division. Don't know that song. All Along the Watchtower. Yeah, I know that song. It's a good one. Of the 60s. Good stuff. Bombs Over Baghdad by Outkast. Yes, I know that song. Good one. Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. Otis Redding. Don't know it. Of course I know When Doves Cry by Prince. End of Revolution. It's a great song of the 80s. White Stripes, Seven Nation Army. The only song of theirs I know. I said it before in the last reaction, but I'm serious though. It's the only song of theirs I know. Tutti Frutti, Little Richard. Don't know that one. Papa's Got a Brand New Bag by James Brown. Don't know it. Johnny B. Good. I remember Judas Priest covered this for one of their albums, but the Chuck Berry version is the one making the list. Not a bad choice. Good song. Juicy by Notorious B.I.G. Now we're talking great stuff. Getting close to the top 30. Juicy by Notorious B.I.G. Well deserved. Amazing. One of the best hip hop songs ever graced this planet. Great stuff. I Can't Get No Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones. Definitely a good song. I think I know that one. Good song. Now we're in the top 30. Kicking off that part is Lorde and her song Royals. Yeah, I don't really agree with that being here. Something else should have been there, but whatever. Different song, I mean, should have been there. Whatever though. Okay, finally a song that should be in the top 30. Nothing But a G Thing, Dr. Dre featuring Snoop Doggy Dogg. Great classic from the 90s. Well deserved. Once in a Lifetime by the Talking Heads. Nope, don't know it. Born to Run, Bruce Springsteen. Don't know that one. A Case of You by Joni Mitchell. That might be one of her songs that I may know. Good song if that's the one I don't know. Runaway by Kanye West and Pusha T. I don't know if I'd have that song that high, but it's whatever. Still a good song though. Day in the Life by the Beatles. Don't know that song. Heroes by David Bowie. I don't know if I know that one, but R.I.P. David. Be My Baby by the Ronettes. Don't know that song. Strange Fruit by Billie Holiday. Yeah, another song I don't know. Now we're in the top 20, guys. Dancing on My Own by Robin. Yeah, definitely a good song. I don't know if I'd have it in the top 20, but it's still a good song. Imagine by John Lennon. Yeah, definitely deserving. Amazing song by John Lennon. From the 70s. Definitely amazing. Definitely an iconic song from that decade. Another iconic song is Purple Rain at number 18 by Prince. The Revolution definitely deserves that spot. I would have it a little higher though. Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen, definitely deserving. Great song. Finally, a really deserving song by Beyonce is Crazy in Love featuring Jay-Z. Definitely a great song. I'd have it a little higher though for my list, but still deserves to be in this top 20 slot at number 16. I Want to Hold Your Hand by the Beatles. Don't know that song. Waterloo Sunset. Don't know it. Give Me Shelter by the Rolling Stones. Another song I don't know. A lot of these songs on this list I do not know. Sorry if I said that through most of this list. I'm just being real with y'all. Okay, number 12 is Superstition by Stevie Wonder. Hell yeah, definitely great song. But I would have had it a little bit higher. But still, glad to see it somewhere on the list. God Only Knows by the Beach Boys. Don't know that song, I don't think. Hey Y'all by Outkast kicks off the top 10. Definitely. I can definitely see why this is top 10 material for this list. Because, for one, it's a big hit. It's a catchy song. It's got great lyrics, a great meaning. So, yeah, definitely a great song. Deserves the top 10. Great song. Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. Okay, hell yeah. This one definitely deserves to be in the top 10 again. Great song. Get Your Freak On by Missy Elliott is in at number 8. Now, I don't know if I'd have this song in my top 10 when it comes to greatest songs of all time, but it still is a good song because I do like her song Work It Better. But however, Get Your Freak On was still a good song from Missy Elliott, so I won't deny it being in the list, but top 10, not really. Strawberry Fields Forever by the Beatles, don't know it. What's Going On by Marvin Gaye, I may know this one, but I'm not too positive right now. Smells Like Teen Spirit, top 5, not really, because the song's overplayed, but I guess I can understand why it's here, because it's one of the most popular songs in grunge and in the 90s, so I can understand why it's top 5, even if I don't agree with that ranking. Like a Rolling Stone by Bob Dylan, I may know that song. Song name sounds familiar. A Change Is Gonna Come by Sam Cooke. Okay, I don't think I know that one. Fight the Power by Public Enemy in at number 2. Yeah, this is a song I don't know if I'd have in the top 2, but it's cool to see a rap song in the top 2 though. And then number 1 is no other than Respect by Aretha Franklin, which is her version. So, yeah guys, this is the list for 500 greatest songs of all time by Rolling Stone, the 2021 version. So, in my opinion, there was a lot of songs that I didn't know, and there was some songs on here that should have not have even been on here, like I Like It by Cardi B and Formation by Beyonce and that Billie Eilish song Bad Guy. Those 3 songs should never have been on here. Made a mockery of this list by putting that on here, didn't you, Rolling Stone? But whatever. So yeah guys, this is my reaction. Let me know what y'all think of this list and all that, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.